I like stepped back out and started crying, and it's still like burned in my head. Like I cannot forget that image.
Right. At the end of December in 2016, our house got broken into. I was not at home. I was at a movie with my friend celebrating my birthday.
Charlotte and Cora and I were going to go to the store. Just a quick trip. I was taking them outside, and one of my neighbors was outside and was like, well, hey, if you're just gonna be gone a few hours, let us keep Charlotte. You go ahead and go on with Cora. And so that's what we did, and I left. When I left, there was a car sitting directly in front of our house. We still don't know if that car had anything to do with the burglary, or if it was just a random car, because that occasionally will happen. There's just a car sitting out in front of our house. It just happens. Yeah,
we live like right off of like a main neighborhood road that a lot of people use, so there's a lot of traffic all the time.
Yeah.
And several people or maintenance trucks will kind of pull through, and we notice them like looking at their map trying to figure out where they need to go, and then they continue on their route. And so
the car being there did not alarm me.
It didn't seem like out of the ordinary or awkward, because we see that all the time.
No. And as I was getting Cora into the car, they actually drove away, and I don't recall seeing them again. So that could have had something to do with it, could have not had something to do with it. I don't know. So we left, and we were gone about 2 hours.
In the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day. I think, I left at like 10:45 and got back 12:45 or something. I was gone for about 2 hours. So I come home. I had left Cora in the car, and I was going to bring in all my bags into the house, and so I unlocked the front door, and I opened the front door, and right whenever you walk into our living room is the TV. You would see the TV. Yeah. It's right here. And so I opened the front door, and I noticed the TV is gone, and that our entertainment system or entertainment cabinet was kind of like pulled out of the way. So I stopped and just like knew right away somebody had broken into our house. I didn't look around to see.
And I'm so proud. So she did the right thing. She didn't come inside, like look around.
Yeah.
She immediately turned around, walked out, got Cora, went next door to the neighbor's house.
Actually, I stood in our front grass for like, it felt like 5 minutes. I'm sure it was maybe 30 seconds, but I just stood in the front yard just like, what do I do?
Shock,
what do I do?
Right, yeah.
I mean, I knew what to do. I needed to call the police, but I was in total shock. So I walk over to our neighbor's house, and she had been keeping Charlotte, and she opens the door and she's like, hey, and I'm just blank. My face is just blank. I don't say anything. And she's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, somebody broke into our house. Somebody broke into our house. And so I go in her house, I call the police.
The movie theater that I was at was very strict about not answering your phone, putting your phones away, put them on silent, and so I did that. I'm a rule, not a rule follower, but I mean, I respect the rules, I respect the guidelines. I mean, this place is like serious, like, you give you one warning and then we're gonna kick you out, no refund. I was like, oh my word. So I didn't answer when it rang. I didn't know who it was. I figured, oh, it's not Haley, because she knows I'm at the movie. She's not gonna call me. And then it rang again, and so I look and I see that I have a missed call from her. 2 missed calls.
A couple missed calls and a couple
and then
of
text messages, and it says, emergency, I need you to come home right now. So I'm like, and this was like halfway through the film, so I get up and I walk out and I give her a call. And I said, hey, what's wrong? And she's like, so someone broke into our house. I was like, okay, are you okay? Okay, are the girls okay? Okay, alright, I'm on my way.
I waited for the police to get here to go through the house, and as we come through the living room, obviously I'd already seen that the TV was gone. So I'm walking through my house. It's just surreal. Walking through your house, things are gone. There's officers with their hands on their guns asking you, what they take, and
you're still trying to process.
And I'm just in shock, and like, were any of your doors unlocked? I'm like, no, all of our doors were locked. We get to the very back of our house where our master bedroom is, and our back door is actually in our master bedroom, which is kind of weird, but we walk all the way to the back, and I see my master bedroom. And if you've seen any movie where there's been a burglary or anything like that, and you know what you see in the movies, ransacked and clothes everywhere, and there's the glass and
drawers are open.
Know, just picture exactly what you think you know from a movie, and that's like exactly what our bedroom looked like. And I saw that, and I like stepped back out and started crying, and it's still like burned in my head. Like, I cannot forget that image.
Right.
So
I got here not too long after that and walked through the house again, and I immediately had a little bit better recollection of where things had been located in the house, things that were taken, so I was able to kind of spit off some stuff, like, yeah, they took this, they took that, like, oh, you know, my tools. And the cops, you know, gave us the paperwork we needed to do, fill out and submit. And so when the cops left, we just were just in total shock. You feel extremely violated, you know. Luckily the burglars didn't go ransack our children's rooms, but we noticed that they had gone in there and things were moved and things were not in the places where they had been, and that's almost the most disturbing thing. You're going like, that's my baby's nursery. That's my daughter's room, like, and you went through her things.
Both of their closet doors were open.
Yeah.
And there was actually a box sitting on the floor of Charlotte's room, and they had moved that like on top of her crib. So like maybe it was like in their way or something, and they moved it. But like, yeah, like they had opened the closet doors, looked in their closets. They had opened the bathroom cabinets of their bathroom, and yeah.
So that evening, you know, I immediately started compiling a list of things. I got on the phone with insurance because we had renter's insurance because we don't own the home that we live in, and so I'm compiling a list, you know, itemizing all the things that were stolen, and it was truly like just surprising how much they took. You know, 2 pages of spreadsheets that the insurance gave me to fill out. You know, I'm doing my best to find descriptions and serial numbers and, you know, product numbers, pictures of Haley, you know, wearing the jewelry that was stolen, pictures of me wearing the clothes that were stolen, pictures of my guitar that was stolen, pictures of the tools that were stolen. You know, and you have to think through like every little thing that was in my toolbox. You know, every little wrench. I mean, it's just crazy. Anyway, so it ended up being about $8,000 worth of things that were stolen.
Yeah.
We had talked with some friends that had went through a similar experience a couple months before that, and they just said, hey, if it's possible in any way, you know, try to stay somewhere else, you know, for a night or two. With us, with young kids, that's kind of hard to do, but I'd been in contact with my parents, and we actually stayed here the first night.
The night that it happened, we stayed here.
And didn't get much sleep.
I did not sleep. Maybe like an hour. And
so then the next day we called up my parents and said, hey, we'd like to come over for, you know, the weekend and stay. And so it was over a holiday, so it worked out well. I didn't have work and things like that. And so you're going to see kind of a little bit of what we did over the weekend, and we basically try your hardest to get your mind off of things. Shall I go down the slide? One. Ah. Well, Mommy, how are you this morning?
Doing good.
Does it feel good to be at someone else's house?
Yes.
Why?
Slept great. Hey, girl.
Put that leather case around.
Where are you going? Oh, we gotta fix our car before we can drive it. Push. Oh, you want somebody to push you? Daddy, she wants a push.
You want to push?
You better go. Look at that little face. Charlotte, say, hello, friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hi. Building stuff.
Why don't you just wish you had a warehouse? Josh, tell us about your project. What are you working on?
I don't know.
It's a beautiful rectangle with a line in the middle.
We're working on a barn door.
Hi.
Hi.
See, I'm Charlotte.
I'm Charlotte.
Yay.
Yay.
So this is like MTV Cribs, but like awesome Playhouse edition. So let's show you this Playhouse. Stairs, obviously. Here we go. Slidage. Guys, you're not gonna believe this Playhouse. So there's these doors. Open up the doors. And you go inside this cool Playhouse. There's a cool kitchen. There's windows that you can open. Down there is a cool rock wall that none of the kids can play with yet. But it's so awesome. It's got some spoiled kids, that's for sure. Woo! You did it! And stick the landing. Very nice. Look at that. Joy. Nothing but joy. It's a good day. Last day of 2016. Thank God. No, I'm just kidding. 2016 wasn't bad. Our last week and a half, bad. The rest was just fine. But we're ready for 2017.
Happy New Year's Eve, everyone.
Can we kiss in every video? Just gross everyone out.
I'm ready for my New Year's kiss tonight at midnight, but I won't be with you tonight because I'm going to the church.
You going to the church.
So one of the greatest things about coming home, for us, we're going to Nana and Papa's house. This is where I grew up, is that it always feels like home. It's, you know, the home you grew up in has this special place in your heart. And my family moved here in 1992. I was less than 2 years old. So I don't remember life before this home. And my bedroom was right upstairs that I grew up in and lived here for, you know, 18 years before going off to college. And so this is home to me. That's why it's so refreshing to come back.
Especially with your babies. Look how tan she is next to me. Yeah, this is my child. I don't know how. But we look alike, huh? We look alike. Yeah.
You love that all the Christmas decorations are still up?
Yeah, it's nice. I love Christmas.
Yeah, I really love Christmas too. I love looking at all the lights. It's my favorite thing to do as a newborn.
This room used to be my older brother's room. It was my sister's room, and then became my brother's room, and then it has since turned into the nursery, which is great. But one thing that my dad put in here, he got a good deal on these cabinet. But for those that know, these are Murphy beds. It's really, really cool. You just grab these and you move everything out of the way, and then this whole thing slides down.
Cheers.
And normally there's a mattress there.
Cheers.
And so you'll kick this leg, rotate it over, and then you have a bed. There's a twin bed here, and there's a twin bed up there behind Mama. So two parents or two cousins or something could sleep in here and have a baby in the nursery. So I imagine, you know, in a few years, you know,
Charlotte in her big girl bed.
yeah, Charlotte's sleeping over here, and Cora's sleeping over here, and Mommy and Daddy in another room. So the theme of the nursery at Nana and Papa's house is Winnie the Pooh, which is adorable and so sweet. There's Eeyore and Piglet. You got Winnie down here with his jar funny. Even the sheets have Winnie on them.
And this cute little lamp.
This cute little lamp here.
You're so cute.
There's tons of Winnie the Pooh stuff. gonna take Charlotte on a bike ride, get out of the house for a little while, because she's cranky.
I'm cranky.
Yeah, you're cranky. I'm cranky. My parents live across the street from the main city park, and so we are going to go on a bike ride through the trails, nice wide concrete trails there that we can go on. But you have to see the bike that I'm about to get on, because it's, I don't know, it's not a masculine bike, but it's really cool.
Oh, I got you.
All right, here is the bike and the bike trailer. It's an old Schwinn. Don't know how old, probably from the 60s or 70s, I don't know. My parents came across a couple of these old things and my dad got them and fixed them up, and it's a little like 3-speeder, I think, with the new modern trailer. It's just kind of a funny combo. Come here. Normally when we go on bike rides, we take my bike and our bike trailer at home. We didn't bring it with us, obviously. But normally we always wear helmets because we think that safety is important. So I have a helmet for Charlotte that she actually loves. As soon as I say bike ride, she always goes, helmet, helmet. So she knows that she's supposed to wear a helmet, and then I'll put on a helmet, and then we'll get out and go for 30 minutes or so and go around the neighborhood. But we'll see how this works today. This is going to be kind of interesting, but we'll see. This is a big slide for a little girl, for a 2-year-old. I don't want you to fall. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go! Woo! He didn't do a very good job catching. Did he? At least he caught you with his body.
Just getting in her exercises for the day with Uncle Josh, her personal trainer.
4, 5, 6.
Hey Cora, what you doing? What you doing, Cora? Yeah? How is that? Is it fun down here? Found it. So Daddy and Sister went on a bike ride and we're just hanging out. She got her belly full and now we're just, well, hanging out on the floor. You know how she does. You know how those babies do.
Say bye-bye, playground. See you later. Wave, say bye-bye.
No.
Say bye-bye. I heard a lot of screaming from downstairs.
You heard a lot of screaming.
Yeah, she was fighting you.
Oh, a little bit.
Charlotte, are you ready? Are you dressed? Ready to go to the party?
Are you dressed ready to go to the party, babe?
What are you watching? Wait a second. Is that Peppa Pig? Is that Peppa Pig? What are we cooking?
Yeah, do you mean to go ahead and narrate?
Yeah, let's see. Tell us what.
New Year's Eve. This is the Mexican tradition because we're Hispanic.
Yeah.
Or at least Mindy looks Hispanic in the summer.
Yeah, exactly.
And well, technically, this was the HEB meal deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fajitas.
Like all good Texans are probably
right,
cooking tonight.
that's right.
Yeah, HEB's meal deal.
That's why HEB did it.
Yeah.
And the veggies, the steak, and in a minute I'll go in and cut it up, and I'll be the hero.
Fantastic. How are you doing, Mommy?
Good.
You having a good New Year's Eve? I got that on film.
I know.
Oh.
These things are awesome.
Little poppers. Yeah, those little things.
What's this? Oh, shoot.
Yep, one more.
That's that strobe. We're probably
Charlotte, give me a kiss. Give me my New Year's kiss.
Get you one, Abby.
Give the camera a New Year's kiss.
Hi.
Give me my kiss.
Go quick. There's shorts.
Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. We are back home after our 3 nights at Michael's parents' house. And, you know, coming home last night, I was not looking forward to being at home. I still felt like I wasn't going to feel safe. And last night I was just laying down and I was just praying, and I just felt like, you know, the devil can't touch this. Yes. And I just felt empowered, and I was able to rest. That was the fakest thing I've ever heard. Look at that face. So, long story short, we had a great night. I'm feeling good. We're about to head out for the day and just go have some fun. Do run a few errands, but I think I'm gonna find something fun for me and the girls to do. So, stay tuned for that later.
If you ever find yourself going through a situation like this, you know, reach out to us. We will help you, you know, we'll talk with you through it. We'll help you, we'll pray with you, we'll comfort you, because we've been through it. Yeah. We understand where you've been. And we just, honestly, we're thankful for the support system we have and the friends that were praying for us.